Hi, I'm Shelby.
And I'm Kendra.
And we're going to teach you
how to become a superseller.
What is goal setting?
Goal setting is the process of deciding what you want to accomplish and devising a plan to achieve the result you desire.
Why is goal setting so important?
Goal setting is important because without it, you're like a boat without a particular destination. There's more to goal setting than just coming up with a number.
Like figuring out the math behind the goal.
Math is my least favorite subject.
But we get so much practice during cookie sales.
Why would a Girl Scout set a personal goal?
Girl Scouts set personal goals for many reasons. To earn incentives, reach their troops per girl average, beat last year's amount of cookies sold, or to become a super seller.
It's important to set personal goals and troop goals.
Okay, then how do you set a troop goal?
You set a troop goal by estimating the average amount of boxes each girl will sell. For example, if you have 10 girls in your troop and it costs $100 to go to Disneyland, it will cost your troop $1,000. If you earn 70 cents per box, divide 1,000 by 0.7, and your troop will need to sell 1,429 cookie boxes.
But you want to make sure you include all your troops' goals for the whole year. Otherwise, you'll run out of money after you go to Disneyland.
We'll talk about budgeting when we talk about money management, but here's a quick overview. Let's say your troop wants to go to Disneyland, camping, ice skating, have a pizza party, do a service project for the animal shelter, and support your troops' activities and badge work for the entire year.
You will need $3,000. Then divide 3,000 by 70 cents, and that equals 4,286 boxes.
Next, divide 4,286 by the 10 girls in your troop, and that puts your per girl average goal at 429 boxes per girl.
It is always fun to add a surprise after you hit your per girl average. It doesn't mean that every girl has to sell 429 boxes, but it is important to work as a team to try to hit that number or go beyond.
That's how our troop uses what we call competitive teamwork to reach our goal every year.
A little friendly competition, but we always support each other during our cookie sales. Miranda is the 2017 top cookie seller in Central California South. She sold 4,458 boxes.
Girl Scout Spotlight.
What was your personal sales goal last year?
I based my goal from last year and I added by 10.
How did you use goal setting to make it a reality?
Every year I go higher, and whenever I reach that goal, then I bump it up 10.
How did your troop support you?
A bunch of girls would come and help on different shifts, and my mom also helped out a lot, so yeah.
Selling cookies is a family affair. So basically, goal setting is figuring out what you want and what you need to do to get there.
We'll talk more about that in our next segment, decision making. Decision making is what this entire segment is about.
That's right. Making decisions is a big part of your cookies and nut sales. Decision making is the act of making choices.
There are many steps you take when making a decision.
The first step is identifying your why.
Why are we selling? Why are we trying to raise money?
The second step is gathering information. It's like a science experiment. You have to find information to support your why.
The third step is to brainstorm and analyze your choices.
Afterwards, you should evaluate the choices you made and see if it'll work next time.
Hopefully, these steps will help you make decisions in the future. Why is choosing so important?
Because you can't just wing it. Cookies is a business. It's deciding what you'll do with your cookie money, where you'll booth, and how many cookies you pre-order.
Caramel Lights, peanut butter patties. Caramel Lights, peanut butter patties. I can't decide.
Emily, you have to make a decision.
Okay then, I'll pick Caramel Delights.
Who makes the decisions in your Girl Scout troop?
Us, the Girl Scouts. We are in charge. We rely on the help from our troop leader and parents, but selling cookies is a business.
One way our troop makes decisions is by voting.
Voting is a great way for your troop to make decisions because it gives every girl a chance to share their opinions with each other.
How do we pick where to booth?
We pick where to booth by looking at the places we sold most cookies last year. We need our troop leader to help us with this part. And our troop leader figures this out by seeing how many cookies we sold at each booth and asking us if we would like to booth there.
Today we are here with Baden.
Girl Scout Spotlight.
My Girl Scout sister and I figure out how we should put our cookies on the table, but I usually go with the flow and let my fellow Girl Scout sisters try out their own ideas. My Girl Scout sisters and I also decide who will work at the booth and who's at the door. I like being kind, so I let my fellow Girl Scouts working with me pick what job they want.
It's important to be kind, listen to your Girl Scout sisters' ideas, and to try them out.
Just like Baden, she is a thoughtful Girl Scout sister that makes smart decisions.
Breaking news.
This just in, a Girl Scout booth received a counterfeit $20 bill.
Oh no!
You can prevent being scammed by looking for a line of numbers going down vertically on the bill, or feeling the president's jacket, etc.
Also, you should put your sales money in a box. Instead, use a fanny pack to hold the money.
Sorry, but fashion isn't the most important thing when you're boothing.
But you still need to look presentable.
But we'll talk more about how you should dress in our boothing segment. Why is money management important?
Money management is important because if we budget and manage our wages, we are more likely to save money.
It is important to make sure your troop has enough money to do most of the things that they want to do.
It's also vital for your troop to plan ahead what they want to do with their money before cookie sales.
Let's say you have 10 girls in your troop, and Disneyland tickets cost $100 per girl. If each girl earns $10, your troop won't have enough money to go to Disneyland.
That's why your troop shouldn't procrastinate. Today we are here with Mrs. Keller.
Girl Scout Spotlight.
Hi, Mrs. Keller. What's your job at a cookie booth?
I have the Girl Scouts count the money and then give it to me so I can store it in the fanny pack.
How do you check the money to make sure it's not counterfeit?
I hold it up to a light to check for a vertical strip of numbers.
Do you think that the troop should have their money in a box or jar?
No, because it'd be too easy for someone to steal from our booth.
Oh no, we wouldn't want that to happen.
That's all for this Girl Scout Parent Spotlight.
But we'll talk later in our next segment, people skills. What are people skills?
People skills are ways of interacting with customers.
Like if someone asks you what your favorite cookie is, you should give them an honest answer. Why are people skills important?
People skills are important because they add value to the organization Girl Scouts.
You should never pressure a customer to buy a box.
You don't want any customer to feel bad about not buying a box.
When a customer says no thank you or they already bought a box, you shouldn't say thanks anyway. You also shouldn't be silent because that's really rude.
Instead, you should politely say, "Have a nice day," or if they already bought a box, say, "Thank you for supporting Girl Scouts." You shouldn't mumble while you speak, or have a parent ask customers for you.
You as the Girl Scout must ask the customers.
Here's another tip that can help you with your sales.
You can tell your customer about our helpful military fundraiser.
Girl Scouts should be polite and greet customers, just like Kylie. She is a junior that always has a positive attitude.
Girl Scout Spotlight.
What do you say if someone asks you what your favorite cookie is?
I say caramel delight because it tastes delicious.
What do you do if someone gives you a $20 bill and they're buying $10 worth of cookies?
I say they're 4 for $20 or you could donate a box.
And that's how you increase your sales. Thank you, Kylie.
What are business ethics?
They are the rules you agree to follow while selling your product.
Such as the Girl Scout Law and the Girl Scout Promise.
This is the Girl Scout Law.
I will do my best to be honest and fair,
Friendly and helpful,
considerate and caring,
courageous and strong,
responsible for what I say and do,
respect myself and others,
respect authority,
use resources wisely,
make the world a better place,
and be a sister to every Girl Scout. In what ways do we use these ethics?
We use them by dressing appropriately, smiling, being polite, and telling customers our goals. It is also important to keep your word, cooperate, commit, and have reliability.
When do we use business ethics?
We use business ethics when we booth and talk to customers, etc.
Being honest, trustworthy, and reliable is also very important.
Business ethics are important because without them, your organization wouldn't have any rules or morals to abide by.
Is there anything else we need to know about business ethics?
Yes, it is important to follow the rules of your company. Remember, business ethics reinforces positive values.
Today we are here with Elizabeth.
Girl Scout Spotlight.
Hi Elizabeth, how do you use business ethics during sales?
I'm honest, I'm committed, and I listen to my customers. Honesty is important when I'm advertising my product.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
We will talk more about sales in our boothing segment.
In this segment, you will learn more than the basics of what to do at a booth. These are proficient steps to help you sell more cookies.
Step 1. You should only ask people when they come out of the store or restaurant. Step 2. You should ask every customer, even if they don't seem interested in buying cookies.
Step 3. Remember to advertise troop to troops.
Step 4. If someone gives you a $20 bill, you should say, "Therefore for 20.
Step 5. If they only buy one box, say you can send a box to the troops.
This is how you should behave at a booth.
Remember, the parents at the booth should just be supervising, not selling cookies for you.
Would you like to buy a box of Girl Scout cookies?
Sure, I'll take a box of Thin Mints.
It's $5, please. Thank you for supporting Girl Scouts, ma'am.
Thank
And
you.
have a nice day.
Do not goof off at a booth. You shouldn't do cartwheels or play around like these kids.
Hey! Give me! You know you! Go! You can't go!
Boothing is a good way to sell cookies, especially if you have a busy stores around you.
But don't break the rules. You have to follow them.
Today we are here with Ashlyn. Girl Scout Spotlight.
Hi Ashlyn, what is your selling technique?
To be kind and respectful to all customers.
How many boxes do you sell with your technique?
750.
Are you someone that'll sell until they can sell out?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Ashlyn. You're a great cookie seller.
Thank you for watching our video.
We hope it helps you improve your cookie sales
Now you can go from a cookie seller
to a super seller.